Book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verses 23 and 24 reads, O Lord, I know the way of a man is not in himself. It is not in a man that walketh to direct his steps. Correct me, O Lord, but in judgment, not in thine anger, lest thou bringest me to nothing. Pour out thy fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not upon thy name. For they have eaten up Jacob and devoured him, and hath consumed him, and hath made him his habitation desolate. We find here in Jeremiah chapter 10 that verses 23 and 24 specifically says of a man walking upright. A man cannot walk upright without God. God has to be first guiding you into your destination. You will never find your destination alone. God is always the leader. If you ever heard, God is my pilot, therefore he leadeth me and guide me. What's this to say is specifically this. As long as God is first in your life, no matter what situation comes upon your life, as long as you put God first and let God direct your steps, you will never be led wrong. See, our problem is that we choose not to follow God, but to go our own way, and we're not supposed to. We cannot go our own way and expect to be fulfilled if God don't lead us. That's just like we telling God we don't need him, and that's not the case. God is the reason you wake up every day. God is the reason that you breathe every day. So if God is not directing your steps, then you're going down a path of destruction. And as you're going down the path of destruction, you condemning your soul to eternal damnation instead of God leading you to your victory. You have to first trust God and know that God is the author of your life. You are not the author of your own life. God is the author of your life. And dealing with God being the author and finisher of your life, you have to allow God to order your steps, which means you have to go to God and ask God, Father, order my steps. And you have to trust and believe in his word, because his word will never come back void. God is the God of free fruition and everlasting life. And if you don't trust God, then you're failing. You have to literally ask God, go to him with all your heart and ask God, Father God, direct my steps in your word. Judge me for everything I've done wrong. Because everything you do on this earth is written. And you're going to hear about it. You may not believe me. You may not believe that God is real, but I'm telling you, he really is. And when judgment day comes, You're going to hear about everything that you've done. Everything, whether it's good, bad, right, wrong, all the hurt you caused to people, it will be brought up. Which means time is very limited. You have to literally fall on your knees and ask God to correct your steps. Because if he don't correct you, you're not going to make it. This word is the truth. It never comes back void. And God is not a God that he should lie.